Hello and welcome back to the Technically Speaking podcast. I am your host Ethan, joined as always by Shay.
Hello, everybody.
And I was trying to decide whether to say a spooky special, because as we record this, it's the eve of Halloween.
Yes.
Which itself is Hallows Eve. But whenever this actually goes out, it will Mariah Carey will have came from the ocean. It will officially have been Christmas.
Oh, no.
It'll be the
Why?
first time. You don't work in a retail store. You can't complain about Mariah
know,
Carey.
but I still hate it.
You know.
God, Michael Bublé everywhere. Oh, can't wait.
But as we record this, it is still spooky season.
Yes, it is.
Not
Spooky,
the best
scary
season,
skeletons.
but so shivers.
Oh no, Halloween's up there. I rate Halloween.
I don't know. I was never really into it. This episode consists of quite a lot of very quick news.
Yeah.
Rather than
Not very much happening at the moment.
Yeah, well, there is, but we've kind of just got awful timing.
Yeah, we do have terrible timing.
As normal. And we have a wee short discussion about more EDC stuff, which is always fun. So, will we get into it?
Why not? Let's spook the hell out of some beeswaxes.
Some beeswaxes.
Yep, you heard about.
What are you going as for Halloween?
Myself, I don't need a mask. I'm already terrifying enough. Way!
He's going as himself, but drunker.
Yeah. Okay, you got me. Yeah, okay. That's why I like Halloween, because I get to get absolutely blurred. And no one bats an eye. Bats an eye, get it? Good Halloween.
Oh!
Hey, okay, can we start?
Deadly. Right. So, first thing we're going to mention is the Apple event coming up.
Yes.
The time of recording, it is currently going to happen at 1 a.m. the following day.
Yes.
So 1 a.m. is in the middle of the night, because they're obviously in America, so for our time.
Ew.
We're unable to cover it, unfortunately, because I'm not here tomorrow.
Podcast first, Ethan. Podcast first.
So we're going to be unable to cover it probably like we did the last Apple event, but I guess we can share a few speculations with it now, but by the time you listen to this, you would have already heard it.
Yes.
So probably the catchphrase for it is why we're just going to keep it quick. So catchphrase for it is scarily quick.
Hey.
When you go onto the website and look at the event, the logo changes between the Apple logo to the Mac refresh logo, I believe. So it'll probably be new Macs.
Yeah.
Because Macs came out the last Macs to come out were in January. So it's quite quick, not even a year, they're releasing more.
I was just going to say, yeah, that's a bit quick for Apple.
Some would say scarily quick.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, it'll probably be Macs and more. I think the lineup, it's the iMac colored Macs,
right?
Those ones that are kind of, because they haven't had the M2 chip, I believe, in them. Although some speculate that it's going to be the M3 chip in the Macs that were released in January. They've just developed the chip so fast that they're just like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chuck her in.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Get that innovation out there.
Innovation is key. So I'm quite excited. I don't own a MacBook. I would love to have a MacBook, but unfortunately I'm broke. So seeing Macs, it always gets me excited, and I can always look to the future. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was a rumor a while ago they were going to do a Mac SE. So instead of, how they have the iPad Air, the iPad Pro, the Mac Air, Mac Pro, but then they have the phones, they have the iPhone, the iPhone Pro, and the iPhone SE, which is the entry level. And then the same with the watches, they have the SE, which is the entry level, the Watch 9, and the Ultra. So maybe we could see a Mac SE come into the fold here. That was a rumor from a while back. So maybe,
Okay.
but I haven't actually seen that.
That would be kind of cool. I'd read it.
Yes. So we
I
might
would
cover
read it.
more in the next podcast depending on how big the update is, but we've mentioned it. We've mentioned
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. We've done our due diligence. English is bad. That's the
And,
one.
so, moving swiftly on, Shay's quite excited about the new Motorola. Hello, Moto.
Yeah. It's
Hello,
interesting, isn't it?
Moto.
Hello,
That's how
Moto,
we should
indeed.
start these podcasts.
Hello, Moto. Now we get copyright strike, probably.
The first 10 minutes.
But no, it's a really cool looking little phone. I absolutely dig it.
Yeah,
So I do.
and so it has to be called something like the Flex. Do we have a name?
No, I don't think so. So far, I think it's just called the concept. No, I don't think they've named it. I think people are just calling it the concept phone. Motorola concept
Well,
phone.
I think it should be called the Moto Flex. So we'll call it the Moto Flex.
That would be cool.
Shay'll put a picture up right now.
Some people are called it bendable wristwatch phone.
Oh, that's very catchy. That'll catch on.
No, yeah, I'll get it if they do it. Interesting, but yeah, it can like bend around your wrist and stuff, and it can like, it's amazing. I like it. I really like it.
Yeah, so
if it actually comes out, I'd be
you'd be tempted.
like I'd be interested.
As I said, I've said
I would, yeah. It's a really
said in the past. The only thing
wacky.
wrong with Motorola phones is when you turn them on, they say "Hello, Moto."
Yeah.
All look like they're quite innovative recently because their new the Razr Plus that came out there just ahead of the Samsung Flip was the first smartphone to have the full sized. The first Flip smartphone to have the full size screen in the back, and it's probably I still think it's better than Samsung's because it's edgeless. It goes around the cameras rather than having a cutout.
Motorola coming out here, just slapping other phone companies left, right, and centre. Get out of here, sunshine, more than innovators.
I know you haven't heard of us
Motorola's
since we
back on
battled with
top.
Nokia, but we're here to storm.
Yeah, I haven't. But now I have, and I'm interested.
Before Samsung or Apple, there was Motorola or Nokia.
Yeah, and everyone had a
And
Nokia.
BlackBerry came out and smacked them both out of the water.
Ooh,
Now Motorola shall be doing
my
the
old
smack.
BlackBerry. Motorola came out swinging. They've been in hibernation for years. They're ready for a fight.
They've been awaiting.
They're waiting the right moment to strike. They're like Batman. They've done their research and now they're coming out swinging.
But anyway, yeah, so I think it's quite good that it flexes on your wrist because the worst thing about a phone is having to keep it in your pocket.
Yeah, and now you just don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So even like a folding phone, you just don't
You just
put it on
you
your
put it on
wrist.
your wrist, and then you don't actually have to buy a smart watch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, 2 in 1. That's a bargains. Well, that is Motorola. Sign me up.
Like if they could get the sensors and stuff in it so that it could actually track your.
Oh yeah, like an actual smartwatch would. That would be cool. I would create that.
I did actually see somewhere it was like first we had pocket watches, yeah, and then we developed enough until we had wristwatches.
Yeah.
Then we developed so much that we had smart pocket watches, which is a smartphone.
Yes.
And now we're developing smartwatches.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
I
I
see.
This is the step in that direction.
Yeah. Well, it's a really cool little phone. I like it. You actually just have a little wristband that it magnetizes to. It's very cool. I like it. I'm genuinely quite intrigued by it. I hope it does come out as an actual phone. Depends on the price. That's going to be a big catch because God knows how much it's actually going to cost.
Doubt it. Well, it's not Apple making it, so they'll probably include the bracelet.
True. That is true, yeah. You'll probably get everything you need in the
If
box.
it was Apple, it'd be like...
I'll be an extra 300 quid for the
like-
bracelet, please, mate.
That's £45 for a bracelet.
As you want to replace it, 50 quid. What? Makes no sense. Don't worry about it.
Economies of scale.
Economies of
Other
scale.
business words.
Other business words. Ah, yes. Business. I too am a business.
It's just good business. But I think it's I like that Motorola's kind of getting out there and experimenting
Yeah, because you're absolutely right. Like I haven't heard of Motorola in years, since back in the Nokia days. I had a Nokia back in the day, so like you'd never really heard much
I think
about
I
them.
had a Motorola.
Did you?
I think I did. I didn't really have a phone though until I was in, like, my first real phone was a Samsung, but like I had my dad's old Motorola, I think, at the time.
Yeah, I had the old Nokia brick back in the day. Dear God, what an absolute
I
banging
had a
phone.
Motorola Flip. I think it was called the Razor.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. Even then, we were on opposite sides of the war.
Mine's one because mine's is bulletproof.
But mine now has a folding.
Damn it!
Flexi.
Good. What's Nokia doing at the moment? Actually,
no, they came out sort of. I think it was the start of the summer or start of the year-ish, that kind of time. They came out with like a really environmentally friendly phone.
oh, very nice.
But
Good to see they're doing
nothing
work.
too drastic.
Tell you what, though, you can get a Nokia 105 for 13 quid on Argos.
Beaut.
If you ever want to really...
She's some machine.
She's some machine. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, the Motorola new bendable wristwatch phone, not calling it that. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty
the
good.
Motorola Flex, I think.
Motorola Flex would be good, yeah, I like that name.
Or Razor Flex, because like all their, you know how it's like Samsung Galaxy?
Yeah, there's just Razer.
Yeah, Razor Flex.
But yeah, very nice indeed.
Yeah. But even Motorola smartphone wrist thing is still better than Sony's naming concept.
Fair.
Who thought they had Roman numerals with numbers?
Don't question it.
But anyway, next item on the agenda.
Yes.
Something we don't cover an awful lot is car stuff.
Yeah, we don't actually cover very much car stuff.
It's because not a lot of tech comes out apart from Teslas, but
Yeah.
Toyota,
the big lads, give me a Hilux, please.
how it is a new. They've announced they're very close to producing a solid state battery that would be actually like sustainable to mass manufacture and not make the car then cost 100 times the price that it would be for lithium ion.
Oh, Toyota, let's go. Okay.
So do you know what the big thing about a solid state battery is though?
No.
It'll probably still cost the same as like a lithium ion car at the moment,
Yeah.
but a solid state battery, if rumors are to be believed, right?
Okay.
So, how many miles on a car do you think 10 minutes of charge would give you in a solid state battery?
Oh, see, I'm not very good with electric cars in the first place, so I don't even know how much it would give you in a Tesla or anything. 10 minutes of charge. Oh, in a Tesla, I'd say it maybe give you 20 miles?
20 miles?
Maybe. I'm really not good. I don't keep up with the electric companies at the moment. So, solid state battery probably better 30 miles? Maybe?
10 minutes of charge in the solid state battery is rumoured to give you 750 miles of range.
Oh, I was a bit off. Just a wee bit off.
I purposely didn't let Shay know this.
Yeah.
So that I could have that.
Holy, God damn! How much?
You can see now how big a deal this is.
How much better is that compared to lithium ion then? How much does 10 minutes?
I have no idea.
Let me have a wee look. You talk away, I'll have a wee look.
Have a wee look. But it also has the advantages because there's no lithium ion in it. It's not as flammable in a car crash as well.
Yeah, okay.
So, and also we all know Toyotas anyway. They'll go till the
to the end of the earth.
There's going to be cockroaches in Toyotas.
Damn right.
But I actually seen a anecdote, and it was a guy who had asked the question. He was like, why do Germans and Japanese cars get why do they get a stigma for being really efficient, but yet Japanese cars are why do they have a stigma for being so well engineered, but Japanese cars tend to be a lot more reliable than German cars?
Yeah.
And this guy who had worked for BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Toyota, Nissan, like a lot of car companies in the engineering department,
Yeah.
said it's a difference of philosophy. if you take a German car and use it to the user manual, it will go forever. But it's so unfeasible to Germans that people wouldn't follow the rules.
That is a very good point. The user manual is there to be used, and that is how you should use the car. So in the German mindset, that is how everyone will use the car. But that is not true at all.
So, whereas the people in Japan look at it and go, people are going to do this.
Yeah, people are going.
Let's figure out how we.
People are going to do dumb in this car. What?
That's a bleep.
So I've had a wee look here in a Tesla Model S.
That's the sport version.
Yes, in 10 minutes of charge, it can gain up to around 133 miles of range. So I was way off on that.
That's a fast charger.
But that is with the supercharger. Yeah, that's with the really, really fast one. So 750 miles. How much can it hold? Do we know how much it can hold altogether?
No.
We don't know that yet, but that would be interesting to find out.
Not that I've seen.
That would be interesting to find out.
Even if it could hold 750 miles, could you imagine?
That's
you just
still
pop it
amazing.
in, you get up for your coffee, you put your coffee on, you pop the car on,
Aye.
you go get ready, come back down, and all of a sudden you're, like you could go anywhere.
Yeah.
This completely takes away the need for an infrastructure of charging.
Yeah, damn right. It'd be absolutely incredible. It's nearly as fast as going and putting petrol in your car, like at that point.
And miles per gallon wise.
Oh my god, but you'd be flying. So you would. Big up Toyota.
Like, I mean, so hopefully they do develop this, because this would be very good. And an already really reliable car.
Yeah, damn right. You mean that thing's never going to stop. If they put that in a Hilux, I mean, that's it. That's game over.
The battery will stop before the car does, and that's saying something.
The world will stop before that car does. It'll be Hilux's turn in the world.
But no, really excited to see what happens.
Yeah, so am I. That's really, really good. I'm gonna do a wee bit of research on that once we're finished.
Yeah, but we'll keep you posted on that. It was just a news story that I seen that I thought would be interesting to
Yeah,
share with
definitely.
Mr. Shay. Would you buy an electric car if it was like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I can get 750 miles at that little charge time, damn right I would.
You're away.
Damn bloody right. I almost said the F word there, but I didn't stop myself. You happy?
Self-censor. Although every time you censor yourself, it's a self-censor.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm really excited. Because I always loved electric cars, but I've always said that the infrastructure isn't there in Northern Ireland where we live.
Yeah, it isn't.
To allow you to drive it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, and then also somewhere in like America, like LA, has the opposite problem where there's so many electric cars that you have to wait so long to get it charged.
Yeah.
Could you imagine 10 minutes in and out? Everyone instead of waiting for hours.
Jesus, that baby isn't. So I'm reading here, apparently it's expected to offer a range of up to 1,200 kilometers on a single charge. I convert that to miles because I'm like that. So, oh no. Well, don't do that to me. No, I want kilometers. So it's 750 miles. The full charge time is 10 minutes. That's for full charge. That's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. They plan to introduce the high-performance solid-state battery into its EVs by 2028.
That's not actually that far away.
Yeah, that's really not at all. That's very good.
It's like only 5 years at most.
Yeah, and because they're Japanese, it is going to be in 2028.
It's going to be January 1st.
2028. Here it is, solid-state battery. Thank you for coming. No, very, 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 very nice Toyota.
And then finally, our EDC discussions, which we've been doing the past couple of podcasts.
Yes.
Where we take one EDC item. My favourite one was the wallet. But this one is multi-tools.
Yes.
So, I used to carry, and I have talked about it before, what was it? The Nexto flagship mini.
Mm-hmm.
I was quite happy with it.
Yeah.
But it's broke.
Oh, was it?
The pliers on it have broke.
Oh.
So not impressed with that.
No.
Need to see if I have a warranty. To see if I can get it fixed.
Yeah.
So recently I have been carrying the Victorinox Manager.
Mm-hmm.
And I do actually really like it.
Yeah.
Because I do, in my keys, I have a multi-tool that's like it's a sharp hook for opening packages, it's a flathead screwdriver, and it's a star head screwdriver.
Yeah.
Or a Phillips head screwdriver, if you will. And then it can also act as a pry tool. So, in terms of a multi-tool, having the scissors is really handy on the Victorinox.
Oh, yeah.
The tweezers is really nice. The bottle opener, well, I already have that in my keys as well, to be fair, and the pen.
Oh, there's a pen as well.
That's kind of, yeah, that was the main reason I chose it to be my replacement, because I'm pretty well covered.
Yeah, damn right. You've got most things covered there.
And it's tiny as well, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So like it's a really a keychain multi-tool.
Oh, so it's small.
It's more of a knife.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Swiss Army knife.
Okay. I like.
But that's what I've carried, and I don't know. It's not as heavy duty as the next tail, but Victorinox is a lot well known.
Yeah.
So the honestly the quality difference is
Yeah, is it?
night and day.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
But I did like what next tool tried to do with the full size scissors and the full sized pliers, and the tool set was really good for me. But yeah, I don't use pliers very often, and the pliers are broke, so not impressed at that. Cause it's not like I was using them
You
constantly.
won't put them under much stress, like.
So, would you like to share with everybody the multi-tool that you carry, Shay?
Yes. Yep, that's it. I don't carry a multi-tool. No, I don't.
Yeah, so this is the comparison this week is whether we carry one or we don't.
Yeah.
So I'm actually give me 2 seconds. Shay, I'm gonna go actually grab mine. So the reason I think you carry a multi-tool is to reduce friction in your everyday life, right?
Yeah.
So like people like the Victorinox Super Tinker is a very popular multi-tool to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially here in the UK because we have restrictions on blade laws.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas the in terms of America, the most popular by far is Leatherman, which is
Yeah.
a really nice multi-tool, but they all lock in.
Yeah, we can't have that over here.
Oh, yeah, which is kind of stupid because it technically means the blades are more dangerous.
Yeah, don't question laws in this country. I don't.
Because let's be honest, people who are going to carry a knife to do harm aren't going to care about if it's...
No, knife is knife.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, you're only really hurting people who want the locking breed for safety.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Victorinox Manager, perfectly legal to carry in the UK, has a really tiny blade on it. I don't really need, that's what I was coming to. I don't really use a knife blade often.
Yeah.
Or at all. But it's quite sharp. It's good for opening things, and it's quite small, so it's not really overly usable. But as I say, don't really use it.
Mm. You
You have a bottle opener, which is useful. A wire stripper, probably never going to be used by me.
Yeah.
A small eyeglass screwdriver. It's actually magnetic as well, so it's quite nice.
Oh, I love a good magnetic screwdriver. So handy.
Then the scissors. Scissors are a must on a multi-tool, I think. Victorinox scissors, very good, very smart.
Yep.
Surprising that, like when there's a wee bit of thread and it's annoying you in your clothes.
Oh yeah. You
It's
just
the best
cut
thing.
that right off.
Snip it off.
Oh, beautiful.
Get rid of it straight away. And then a nail file / mini flathead screwdriver. And then in the skill tools, I've got tweezers and a pen. And then, as I say, I also on my my key tool, I have package opener, a bigger pry tool, bigger flathead screwdriver, bigger Phillips head screwdriver, and a ruler as well, but that's never useful. And then a bottle opener. So through this, I think I'm pretty covered for my everyday needs.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So I like it just because it means I'm able to deal with stuff straight away, rather than have to wait till I'm home to cut a bit of thread off. I just do it there and then.
Aye.
I don't have to go search around for a pen. I know I have one in my pocket. If I get a splinter, I can straight away take the tweezers out, take out the splinter.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's it kind of just reduces a lot of friction having everything on you.
Yeah, I got you. It's handy to have for unexpected circumstances as well.
Yeah, and even when I carried the Nextel, I actually still carried the manager.
Yeah.
Because having the pen.
The pen is very handy.
So
I will say the pen is actually.
Yeah.
I'm maybe thinking about that could be handy,
It's actually quite affordable as well, and it's like literally the size of your pinky.
How much is it?
It's a great. I think the manager is a great secondary tool. It's like £30.
That's not bad at all, actually.
Or something.
Yeah.
And for the really high quality Victorinox knife, like.
Ooh.
If I had to get another multi-tool, I'd probably go with the compact.
Right.
It's just a bigger version of the manager.
Oh. Okay.
But it's not ideal because it has like a parcel hook, which isn't really useful, a corkscrew, which I would really use. But
yeah,
it's the only larger Victorinox I'm aware of that still keeps the pen, which is the main thing I like about it.
Yeah.
And it keeps the tweezers, which is always handy, and it keeps and it gains a toothpick, which I could put a toothpick in here, but instead of the tweezers, you get the option for both.
Oh.
But the tweezers are so much more useful.
Yeah, I would say so.
And also using the toothpick's a wee bit disgusting.
That is fair.
Kind of. But I think it's a great secondary tool. So why do you feel you don't carry a multi-tool?
I don't carry a multi-tool because I don't really ever need one. That's the thing. I'm generally quite thinking about it because that pen is what's putting me over the edge. Because whenever I'm in work, the only thing I ever use is knives, like Stanley knives to cut open boxes, and I have all of them in work already, and I carry one in my pocket in work. So it means I don't have to bring anything with me. We have tons of knives in my work, so that's never an ordeal to find any. So the pens are always a pain in my work because they always go missing.
They're like gold dust.
Exactly. One of us will drop one, it will roll under somewhere, and we'll go, well, I'll get it later. I've got stuff to do right now, and then we'll completely forget. And that's lost to the aether. We'll never find it again. Even if you look for it, you'll never find it again. So it's really just, I don't really need one, is the thing. I understand having like a screwdriver and stuff would be amazing because, every once in a while I'll build a PC for someone and I don't have an actual screwdriver in my house. I have like a screwdriver set, but it's like non-magnetic. It's old as anything. It's, it's just not great. So having a couple of screwdrivers would be actually quite handy. But again, I don't need it every day. It would be hey, can you come do this for me? I'd be like, yeah, cool. And I bring that with me. But I wouldn't really have much of a need for it every day, is the thing. That's the real reason I don't really carry one. I don't need one every day.
See, I think it had such little bulk, and it's on one of them's on my keys anyway. I'm too weird, but you could probably like the manager, like Shay could put a picture of it here, like compared to size wise, it really is like would I fit on a keychain?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have it on my keychain because I'm a weirdo.
But I could definitely hang one on mine.
Yeah, because you already I could cope with the extra jingle and stuff of it.
Yeah,
but
I carry keys on me every day
like
anyway.
a normal person.
Yeah, I've not got a choice.
A normal person should be alright. I keep it in my wee pouch with my in-charge X and battery bank and everything.
Special pouch, my god.
But I think I could see you get KeySmart, who actually make the key carry solution. I've heard people call it.
Right.
For me, they make wee clips for your pocket, so you just slide it in, and then it like dangles it in your pocket, so that you could just pull on that, and it'll come straight out.
Oh, okay.
So I've been debating getting one of them. But
No, I really am.
I know, I like the Wii
The Wii
Manager.
Manager. I'm actually. Is it called the Midnight Manager?
no, that one comes with a light as well. Mine
yes,
doesn't
it
have a light,
Oh,
but I have a light on my key
of
card
course you do.
as well. So,
Of course you do.
so between these two things, I'm pretty well covered.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, you're covered for most things that might pop up.
The only thing like you'll find is sometimes like a designated screwdriver is good to get an extra like loft behind.
Uh-huh.
Like one of the, I would say the most, probably the biggest thing that was really good is I had issue with water like continuously pouring, and I was able just to turn it off straight away.
Yeah.
From the valve because I had a screwdriver on my keyring.
Oh, there you go. No, very, very interesting little thing. I might actually look into getting one myself, you know. It really is the pen. The pen is because I know if it's on that, I'm not going to lose it.
Yeah,
if I drop it,
you're like,
I'm going to pick it up.
Or you could maybe look at going for something like the compact.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I'll have a wee look once we're done. Maybe see if anything catches my eye.
Or you could just like really go like out there and get the cyber tool.
What's that? What's that got on it?
Look at the cyber tool. Just look at it. It has literally everything you'd ever need in it.
Is it Victorinox as well?
Yeah, Victorinox cyber tool.
Cyber tool. Let's have. Oh my god. That is literally a Swiss Army knife. You could do. What?
Yeah.
What even is? Oh my god! It's different. It's different bloody screwdriver heads.
Yeah.
It has a corkscrew. It has 2 bottle openers.
Yeah.
Just
One will be a can opener.
Just in case you and the boys need to pop open one each. That's amazing.
But it's really good because at the end of the day, it's the type that would be the type of thing that you take if you need anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've got all the bases covered. You ain't leaving anything out with that thing. My god.
Oh, weigh the trousers down. Even heavier than Shay's wallet.
I won't go that far now. My whole wallet's pretty heavy. 153 grams the cyber tool weighs. It's basically half a ton. That is. My god. Imagine that. Even you wouldn't catch Ethan dead with that thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. The manager. I like the compact as well, or I do like the Super Tinker, but the Super Tinker doesn't come with a pen, so.
Oh.
Otherwise, I probably would go for it because it's basically like it's the only downside is it's a bit bulkier than a compact.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it has a lot better tools.
Fair. Makes sense.
I think that's another successful chat for me then.
Yeah, no, I would say so. I'm actually quite interested in that.
See, is once you get, I think it takes a while to get into my tools, right? But once you get into them, you find them quite fast, yeah. And once you start carrying them, you realize how much friction it reduces.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, I feel like that is my goal in life, is to reduce friction. That's why I like EDC. It's why I like tech.
Yeah, that's fair.
There is actually like whole communities around them to find like uses for even like the kind of more useless tools. So like the corkscrew, there's communities who are all about finding out how do you get the most out of the corkscrew or the parcel. So the parcel hook is the one that's really fascinating because it was originally designed as the parcels. If you got post, it used to be covered in the twine, and it would dig into your fingers when it was heavy. So you would use the parcel hook, and it would hook onto the twine, and then you would just carry the knife.
Right.
Like with the hook coming through your index and ring finger, not your index, your middle and ring finger, so that it would dig into your fingers because the knife's more substantial to hold. Mm-hmm. Whereas now that's not the case, but they still include it on it. So there's whole like groups of people to get educated to find out. Like you can use it to tighten your shoelaces, things like that. The corkscrew could be used to untie knots. They actually make, you can get little accessories for it, like tinder to use in a case of an emergency. Screw into it, like as a holder, eyeglass screwdriver. Like all these tiny wee attachments you can get just to screw into it.
Yeah.
So after the discussion, Shay,
yes,
are you team multi-tool? or team unprepared?
I mean, I am unprepared for everything, Ethan. You know how it is. But yes, I am definitely a team multi-tool.
Do you know what you could go for as well, Shay?
What?
They make Swiss cards. Because you have such a big bulky wallet.
Right.
They make like Swiss cards. So like this one here is just the regular Swiss card, and it comes with a pen, a toothpick, tweezer, nail file, pin, scissors, and a small knife. But it's credit card shape.
Classic. Oh. Yeah, so I can just pop it in my wallet.
Yeah, your extremely big and bulky wallet.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic, and I love it.
Yeah, needlessly
such
big.
Quite cool. Yeah, okay. I like it. Only 26 grams as well. Ethan, mate, I'm outclassing you with this one. But no, I'm definitely a team multi-tool now, I think.
There we are. Another win.
Another win for Ethan. Damn it. I should stop agreeing with him.
That's 3-0. So unfortunately, you've reached the end of another one of our podcasts and have to wait a whole week before we do another.
You per sods.
But on the bright side, if this is your first time listening to us, there is 29 other episodes.
30 including the pilot 0.
Yeah, 30 episodes. Go back and watch. Have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Go watch us talk about Shay's bulky wallet. We'll put a link to it here so that you can actually see it.
Okay. My favorite.
What was your favorite or the most recent podcast? We'll put the wallet one.
Oh, the one where Elon almost got unalived.
Yeah,
that was quite fun.
So the top link will be to Shay, us talking about Shay's stupidly bulky and big wallet that's far too impractical for everyday use. And the other one to Shay's favourite podcast.
Yeah.
To make up for it, because I kind of insulted him there.
Yeah. You do it every week. You need to make up, 30 weeks? Come on, man.
By episode 60.
Don't give me another one. You give me another bone at episode 60.
Yeah, exactly. But, so you don't miss episode 31, subscribe. It costs you nothing. Helps us out. Be very nice of you. Thank you. And yeah, check out more for us in the links down below. And until next time, see yous.
Bye.